We all know spleen organ anatomically. Some people, for some reason, have spleen organ removed, but life still normal. It seems like do not impact the body that much. Because this anatomical organ. However, spleen system is a totally concept according to traditional Chinese medicine. These systems actually process food to body fuels, which is ATP. That means you eat the food, that digest it, and the body processes it, contribute to the nutrition to each cells, and the cells transform the nutrient to cells fuel. That means ATP. The whole process is done by spleen system according to Chinese medicine. Do they have a similarity between spleen organ and spleen systems? No, not at all. How about the earth of the body? What that means? Well, if you understand how important of the earth to human and all life on the earth, it is how important the spleen system to our human life. Because our life made by systems, organs, and each cells. The cells need energy. Who provide them? The whole spleen systems provide and process the energy. So that's why traditional Chinese medicine always say the spleen system of the body is the earth element of the body. Sometimes you go to see traditional Chinese medicine doctors, they always diagnose you, oh, you spleen deficiency. That means the whole food process system deficiency. Gives a history about several thousand years of traditional Chinese medicine. And about 1,000 years ago, there's a Dr. Li Dongyuan, very emphasis of spleen systems. He actually started a scholar school only for spleen systems. That's how important this system to our human life. I think we all know how plant grows. You put the seeds on the earth, and the seeds, for some reason, they can accumulate in energy from the earth to transform the energy to tangible energies with condensed energy, like plants. The seeds evolve to plants, and the plant give flowers and give fruit, like an apple, grapes, or wheat and corns. So the whole seeds can transform non-tangible energies from the sun and from the earth and transform them to crops that support all life on the earth. Well, our body's spleen systems almost do the same thing, but reverse this process. The earth provides us the condensed, tangible energy, we call it food. And then our body processes it to transform all the condensed, tangible energy, which is food, to cellular level energy called ATP. Body cells only can use ATP in order to function. It's not tangible, but definitely you can see when the cells are alive, you know the energies work. So that's why the equivalent our spleen systems with earth. That means earth transforms non-tangible energies to tangible energy, which is the food, and our body have another earth element to transform the tangible food energy to cellular level energy so we can be alive. Our brain functions, thinking, we see things, our body works, we go hear the skin, and everything. We need cellular level energy. As it said, to process food to body cellular level energy, not only digestive systems, it involves digestive systems and then also blood circulation to every cells, and then body hormones to help the nutrition go to the cells, and all the nutrient or glucose will go to mitochondria and go through many enzymes to produce ATP. If we see the whole systems by Western medicine, this involves digestive systems and circulatory systems, endocrine systems, metabolic systems. However, Chinese medicine call all of those as one system called spleen systems. So spleen systems actually only two functions. One is transportation. That means some waste in the body discharge from the body, and then wasting water discharge from the body. If the system's weakness, you might have bowel problems, bowel movement problems, or your body retain a lot of water, cannot discharge from the body. Another more important function of a spleen system is transformation. Transformation system is transform the food to body ATP. These transformation systems involve so many steps if we explain it by biomedicine. We can imagine if the whole spleen system's weakness and the body cells cannot produce enough ATP to function, definitely our whole body will feel fatigued and tired. That's the only point, because every cell in the organ needs ATP cells. However, brain cannot think clearly because of lack of energy. So we will have a brain fog or cloudy-minded. Our body immunity cells, like T cells, B cells, NK cells, all the cells need cellular level energy to function normal. If spleen system's deficiency, our immunity will decreasing. We tend to have infection, allergy, things like that. Also, our mental activity and emotion based upon energy level too. If spleen system not function well and the body produce less energy, cells does not function normally, our mental clarity and our creative thinking will decline. Maybe someone may ask, I eat a normal amount of food. If my spleen system's weakness, the food not produce ATP for my cellular level energy, where the food go? That is a very good question. Well, because the body is so weak, spleen system is so weak to help the food to process into ATP. So what they do is produce side products. What is side products? Chinese medicine call it mucus and phlegms. For example, in the morning when you wake it up, you have a lot of mucus on your throat. I have the same problems too. If I eat a big chunk of a cake before I go to bed, the night before, second morning when I wake it up, I will have a mucus in my throat or postnasal drip. So that is side products when the spleen deficiency. That's a mucus you can see. There's another mucus called phlegms. Phlegms actually is very harmful to the body. In the matter of fact, Chinese medicine talk about the phlegms is just a fat, because fat is energy, but they did not send the energy to cells to produce ATP. They store all those side products in the body. A lot of people gain weight because the spleen deficiency, and body retain a lot of water, and the phlegm or the fat cannot be transferred to the cells to produce ATP to make the body more energetic. So the phlegms, if stored under our skin, we will gain weight and become obese. And the flames or the fat stores in our liver, we will have a fatty liver. And the flames circulate inside our blood. Today, we call it cholesterol. If the flames launch our heart and block heart orifices, that's according to Chinese terminology in the past, we today call it myocardial infarctions or heart attack. If the flames circulate through our body systems and block our brain, today we call it stroke. Dr. Li Dongyuan, over 1,000 years ago, stated everyone after age 35 should strengthen their spleen system. No matter what kind of disorder they have, you have to strengthen the spleen systems. Just like today in the medical school, we teach the same thing. After age 35, lactose intolerance is increasing dramatically. That means our body can process food, but after age 35, the spleen systems is decline. Now you know our digestive systems, how important to all our body health and the mental health too. How to promote the healthy digestive systems or the part of spleen systems. There's a totally different video. However, I try to give a little bit of advice. Eat healthy. Try to moderate, eat cold, raw, and greasy food. Consume less really hot, spicy food, and less consuming of alcohol. Of course, everyone was born differently. Some people just was born have a weak digestive systems, and then some people just born have a strong stomach and good metabolic systems, or I can see a good spleen systems. However, if you want to learn more about the traditional Chinese medicine of spleen systems, what kind of body constitution you was born with, and what kind of food can help you to balance your body, you can read the basic of traditional Chinese medicine book, Body Without a Mistake. You can download the book from Google, Amazon, and Apple iTunes. Hello, this is Dr. Helen. Let's get healthy and happiness together. I will see you next video. Thank you.